Actually, when you think about it, the shamanic worldview, it turns out, is larger than and more inclusive than the materialistic one. Because the materialistic one says there's only this one level of reality and all the others are not, have lower status of validity. They're merely subjective, as we say. The shamans don't say the material level is merely material. They don't denigrate that, but they say, well, it's one of several, many, 3 or 5 or 9 or whatever, different ways of mapping it out. So it's more inclusive. People are drawn to the indigenous worldview because they feel that there's an enlarged understanding there. They also feel that as part of that enlarged understanding, there's a more direct kind of psychic experiential connection to the natural world. Now, we think of the natural world as being like out there. There's trees and there's rocks and there's plants, and we study it with our science and we give it names and we measure and all this kind of thing. And the shamans, they take a plant and they talk to the spirit of an animal. They find they can do it. It's not a belief, it's an experience. It's an observation, and it's very practical. So that changes things for people. Everything is alive. It's called animism. Everything has spirits in it, animus. So, some anthropologists will say that's where we're projecting human consciousness onto nature. Not at all. We're not projecting human consciousness. We're not saying they all have human consciousness. We're saying they have their own kind of consciousness. That human consciousness isn't the only kind. You see, that's what they're saying. Like, rocks have spirits, and landscapes, and rivers, and trees, and forests, and mountains. Why would you not say that? I mean, okay, if you don't observe it, then you don't have to say you've observed it. But you also don't need to say you either believe it or you don't.